Hello everyone, this is a recording for racing on Friday the 27th of July. There's some fantastic racing and some good betting opportunities for us. We're just going to start at York on the 6:30. It's a 6 furlong handicap, class 4, and quite amazingly, horse in here that I consider pretty much chucked in. There's already been a market move for him. He normally runs, well for me, he's a class 2 horse running a class 4 race. He was touched off in this race last year. 6:30. This horse here called Pomme de Terre, course and distance winner. He's only run at York twice in his life. He's won and been beaten very narrowly in this exactly same race. We'll have a look at that right now. Pomme de Terre. I'm going to be having 2.5 points each way. There are 4 places. You may get 5 places. Let's just have a look at last year. Here he is, 2nd of 17 in this race. Off 80. And he returns. He's off a £10 lower mark than this time last year. So it's amazing, really. He's absolutely chucked in, this horse. He's drawn low, which in stall 2, which may be a disadvantage. We'll have to wait and see. But there is an absolute out-and-out front runner who blasts off at 1 million in stall 3. So there may be a lot of pace in the low numbers. So there we go. First bet. It's 6:30 in the evening on Friday. Hopefully a lot of you will be able to watch it. 2.5 points each way. Pomme de Terre to get us started. Okay? There's about 4 races to look at. I'll just find the next one. 1 second. Here we go, the 8 o'clock at York on Friday. It's a mile handicap class 3, 0 to 95. Only 15 runners, but I'm not too bothered because we have a horse here who's exceptionally well treated. They've got to give a mention to King's Gift, who is also well treated. He was running well last year. Not hit the heights this year, but the yard's going well. Anyway, in this 8 o'clock, it's a horse that's well in here. Rapidly progressive. It is a filly, but she's by Dubawi. Any rain that comes won't affect her at all. Fashion Theory. From the red hot Tim Easterby yard, they're banging in winners. They're all running well, and was a really good second in a class 2 handicap at Pontefract. Drops into a class 3 off the same mark. Was only beaten 3/4 of a length. But they pulled 14 lengths clear from the 3rd horse and the 4th horse, they're both decent. And this horse is really around an 85 to 90 horse, but yet she can run off for just 78, 8 to 1, and it's 4 points each way. 8 o'clock York, 4 points each way. Fashion Theory. Just mentioned this 3:35 at Ascot. This is the 3:35 at Ascot, the Valiant Stakes, fillies and mares, class 1, listed race over a mile. And this William Haggas horse bolted up last time out, absolutely took off over course and distance. 3 years old. Sylvester's on board. The yard are absolutely on fire. They're banging in winners left, right and centre. It's 15 to 8. It's already being punted. Back in the old days when I was young and I used to say, this can't get beat, I would have said, this can't get beat. You'll probably watch it get beat now. But you can have a decent bet on that. I'm not one for lumping on the 15 to 8 shots, but 2 points win or something like that. I'll be advising the members in the daily preview to have a couple of points win on Besher Year. They'll be getting the messages on the day. They are the preview message goes out on the day of the races. Okay, well, the handicap snip goes out before. Okay, let's move on to the next race now. In the 4:45 at Ascot, it's a class 2 5 furlong handicap. There are only 11 runners. We were on Polybius last time out, and O'Shea Murphy was on it, and he gave it a terrible ride. He switched to the wrong side. Held it, missed the break, held it up, passed the whole field bar 1 on his side, but all the action was on the far side. And I believe that's what's going to happen again. I believe the action is going to be on the far side. And I'm absolutely astonished. There's a horse I'm going to advise you to bet. Let me just find the market. There is some rain forecast which will definitely help. But Oisin Murphy is obliged to ride Blue de VEGA. And he's back down to 93. That is a mark that he can definitely be competitive from. Looks like the low numbers are going to be favoured. If there's any rain, that will definitely going to suit him. Blue de VEGA can definitely run a big race here. And 16 to 1, there's even 18 to 1 available. You may be able to find 4 places. Let's just have a look at the market. I don't know if anybody's going 4 places yet. 3 places, 3 places. No one going 4 places. It's a shame. But you might be able to find a bookmaker that's laying 4 places. If you want to do that. Let's just go back to the card. Anyway, at around 4 to 1, I can't possibly put you on Polybius. It's just not value. He might bolt up. But 4 to 1 is not how we bet handicap slip races. Those are the horses there. Vibrant Chords, Old Cord Door. Those are the ones we've got to get beat. Polybius, Tarbouche, Show Steed. I mean, that's being heavily backed. I can't have that for love nor money. And Old Golden Steps here. One day he will win, but I can't say it's going to be tomorrow. If you can get 4 places, then I would definitely be going 3 each way. Blue de VEGA with only 3 places. 4.45. Blue de VEGA, 2 points each way. And what I'm going to advise you to do is also to have something like a 0.15 or 0.2 each way lucky 15 for 6 points or something, because or make that a Yankee, considering you're doing the singles. Do a decent like 0.15 or 0.2 of a unit each way, multiple bet on those 4 selections. So we've got Pomme de Terre, Blue de VEGA, Béchair and Fashion Theory. Have a decent each way bet on all of them, a win bet on the other one, and an each way lucky 15 or Yankee. Okay? And hopefully they're all going to give us a fantastic run for our money, and hopefully we'll have a big day and build us up for the weekend. Build us up for Saturday. There's a lot of racing. We've got the Giga set, and there's a lot of other big handicaps. Hopefully we can land a few of these on Friday and smash it on Saturday. There we go. Speak to you all soon. Those are the 4 bets for Friday going out tonight, Thursday night.